Final weekend of the ACC regular season, and emotions have been running high at Doug Kingsmore Stadium. 2 games already in the books between Clemson and Boston College, and when the dust settled, it's 2 more comeback wins for Clemson and the Atlantic Division title secured. That means the number 2 seed in next week's ACC Baseball Championship. 1 spot still up for grabs. Pitt holds it right now. They need to win today to get past Notre Dame. Boston College, unfortunately, eliminated. With the Major Leaguer Devon Travis, I'm Jonathan Yardley. Looking forward to watching this one with you, Devon, and bringing down the curtain on a tremendous ACC regular season.
It's been fantastic.
So we don't know how deep Canuck will go, given that Clemson's spot and their seed in next week's ACC Baseball Championship are set. But there is the changeup, and there is strikeout number 1 on the day.
Aiden Canuck looking sharp to start.
Three up, 3 down, all of them strikeouts for Aiden Canuck. What a first inning and what a start to game number 3 of this series for Clemson. Well, hey, one switch already worked for him, right? He came into fall ball, he was crushing the ball, but they didn't have a spot for him in the infield, and Eric Bakich then in his first year as the Clemson head coach said, how about we try you in center? And now we have the number 1 prospect for next year's Major League draft as a center fielder, Cam Canarella. So he's got reason to trust EB, as they call him. He paints the corner again with heat. Strikeout number 8 for Aiden Canuck.
Yeah, it's big time.
Aiden Canuck dealing strikeout number 10. Y'all, he was good on Tuesday. They played Georgetown at home. Georgetown's having a fantastic year in the Big East, their highest win total ever. 5 innings, 1 earned run, struck out 5, and was pulled after 68 pitches, which keeps him available for the weekend. And he worked inside better than almost any Boston College pitcher we've seen. So I'll be curious to see if that approach continues, and right on cue, he goes in on the hands of Obertop. Devin, you know how this is. When you come into a season and anything less than Omaha is falling short, how does that affect you, and what is it like to play all season with that pressure behind you?
Yeah, it's first off, it's what you want, and this is Clemson. It is an expectation.
It sounds apocryphal, right? Like, that can't be really the story. Like, I went to my coach, I said, put me in, and he did. But that's what it was. They were playing UNCG. It was about a month into the season. Tristan Bissetta had 2 at-bats in the first 12 games of the season. He was 0 for 2. And he said, Coach, I know, I am confident I will help this team if you put me in the lineup. And Eric Bakich, he said, all right. And he put him in. He hit 2 homers against UNCG, and he has barely came out of the lineup since. Straight back up the middle, 3-0 Clemson as Jacob Jarrell keeps the train moving. Bissetta safe at third, and Clemson is off to the races. And he gives way to one of their most dependable arms out of the bullpen, the sidewinder Lucas Malstedt, who gives my partner Devon Travis nightmares.
Oh, yeah. I mean, anytime a guy dropped down from the right side, I was always looking back, hoping I'd get the bunt sign, man. This guy's got great stuff.
Well, take me out to the ball game in the books. That means at Clemson, the stroke, as they get ready to bat in the bottom of the 7th. And we're taking a look at guys with some pretty strokes at the plate. Our ACC Player of the Year watch. Devon picked these guys. Who's going to win it, Devon?
But 77 RBIs, 23 home runs, a guy who walks more than he strikes out. Dream hitter.
All aboard. That one is headed downtown for Blake Wright. He wants to be on the Player of the Year watch list, number 21.
Nothing loud. There's not a ton of celebrating. It's just show up and ball, and that's what they've done.
Speaking of show up and ball, Tristan Bissetta excels in that regard and singles in a run to make it 6-0. He'll trot in to score and end the regular season with Clemson on a high note. A 3-game sweep, 40 wins on the season, 20 wins in the ACC, and Clemson Division champions is headed to the ACC championship as the #2 seed and one of the favorites.